Well, good morning and greetings, travelers. And of course, all you builders out there. You know who this is. It's me, Kevin C, here at Action Pants Gaming. With another Sunday stream. I gotta start episoding these out. Especially because YouTube has been being kind of funky and disconnecting me and whatnot. So we gotta put like episode 3.2. So, with that said, I do hope whatever time of day it is for you and whatever it is you might be doing, well, I hope it's going good. Oh, I didn't realize that was going to be happening. Alright. So it's Sunday. I know my action pants are hung up. Getting the charge on. We're going to try and do a little bit more in the city today. We're going to also turn our Utopia save into a creative save. I wish we had the legacy parts. Available in all saves. The other thing I want to do, I mean, it's technically here, right? Interesting. Do I want to do this or not? I don't know if this is going to work. We'll find out in a minute. But it looks like Jason Plays is on, so it means we're not going to be getting a whole lot of traffic today. I don't get a ton of traffic anyway, but the folk that do come in and hang out are always awesome. We know we're not a big timer, but if you want to go check out Jason Plays, he's on. At least at the moment, when I'm saying this. Alright. I wish we had motion camera. I really do. Like, I wish they had added that, like an adjust effects here, you know? In lens. You know, something like, you know, I wish they could have added cinematic camera, so, you know, I could see things moving in camera mode and make little videos without having to bug somebody to hang out. Hey, would you mind hanging out while I figure out what to do? I mean, there are lots of volunteers and people are really awesome about it. But I just, you know, it would be nice if you wanted to do something and one of those people was not around and you're like, I've only got right now free to do it. Alright, we got more and more stuff to do in this wacky place. But I do want to turn my Utopia. I'm just afraid I'm going to blue screen or the game's going to crash or freeze. You know, I probably shouldn't stream until we get some patches going, but I like hanging out with the community, so I put up with it. I think we all put up with it because there's this love for this game, and even though it is continually problematic and old things don't get fixed before new things get added, it is still a wonderful, wonderful game. Why we put up with what we put up with is beyond me, but it is well worth it in my opinion. Hey Rev, what's going on? Happy Sunday to you. Let's grab some nip-nip. Get our day started right. Or wrong, depending. We'll see what happens. Alright. Well, I do want to turn my Utopia save into a creative save. And the reason being is because there's parts in there that I'm hoping in 6 weeks will become cataloged parts. That would be freaking great. Because those new... The best part of waking up is nip-nip in your lungs. I know, Rev. you want me to live near you so we can make songs and write songs. I'm a great lyricist. He says that with a smirk and a... I'm horrible. I love Weird Al Yankovic, though. That's why I do a lot of what I do. I think that man is... Zenas Hellhammer, good morning. Thank you for dropping in this morning. We're trying to figure... Will Badger, welcome. We're kind of in the process because the game is being so wackadoo that we got to kind of worry about... Oh, thanks, Zenas. That, we're being a little cautious. It's kind of tough to know what's going to happen right now, We got patches on the way. I think the reason they're kind of holding off on this first patch is they want to try and attack as much as they can, I think. But it would still be nice to see some patches. We got some stuff going on in this game. All right, so I moved our little guy up to here. Excuse me. That's attached to that. If I make that all black, it won't work. So I have to leave this the way it is. But I was thinking about doctoring it up a little bit. Where are these going? So that's going to stick straight out, whatever it is. Okay. Oh, I don't know about a great singing voice there. It's, it is what it is. See, these things I think need to be down here. But they changed some of this stuff here, and I don't like what they did. See, that's the thing that kills me. I love this game, I do, and when I complain, it's just like, it's stuff like, why? Why do you do these things, Like when it killed my time machine, which was a featured build in one of the trailers, which blew my mind later when they changed it. It's like, what did you do? You killed this. Like, I want to, slam Zendesk with, a list of things, boom, 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 boom. We still got Purple Fire, which, in all honesty, to me, isn't really that bad. I kind of like the mixture of color. It looks like a hotter flame. So I don't really have too much of an issue with that. But I know a lot of people do. But at least the barrel stayed the right color. Yeah, I got these guys all over the place right now until I can figure out where they're going to work the best. I'll drop them in and, I walk around and go, oh, that works, or, oh, no, that doesn't work. Like, for example. And I got some ideas I want to try, so that's why I want to turn that other save into a creative, because there's nothing on it. So I can pretty much just start fresh on that one. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, that's right. They put it in a weird spot. I feel this should have gone somewhere else. See, I almost want to see if I can't sneak it in here. I want to see if I can't put this into a monitor. I'm going to make a monitor and see if I can't do that. The other thing I'm thinking about doing is, I kind of like it right there. I like that it's up there. And when you're down here, it's actually kind of not bad. Because, you look up, it's kind of, I don't know, it seems like it's in a good spot. Come on, why wouldn't you take a working part and screw it all up? Hey, Guthrum, what's going on? How you doing today? Yeah, right, I know. Why would you take a perfectly good thing and Why wouldn't you take a perfectly good thing and change it for no particular reason whatsoever? When everyone's enjoying it. Yeah, like this. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little crabby crabbing. It's only because the amount of love I have for this game is ridiculous. It's everyone's looking at their time played, and unfortunately, because I have like 1,000 hours on PlayStation 5. I don't, because the PlayStation 4 version isn't loaded in. I can't see how many hours I had on the 4. And that doesn't even account the amount of hours I had before I lost my save, because I wasn't uploading to the cloud, because I didn't even think about it. So we're talking, well, I'm going to guess well over 10,000 hours. You know, I mean, building, streaming, all that. I know. Well, but like what I was saying earlier, it's like as much as that kind of crap happens, at the same time, it's like I continue to love the game. There will be a certain point, though, I have a feeling if they don't, yeah, see, I think we just need something like this. But what I want to do my other one, but with the way that things are, I'm going to wait. Okay, so this used to glow red. All right, here. And then when you plugged it in, it would do the blue thing. And what happened was actually you would have blue around it. And now what happens is you get this kind of, you get the blue a little bit. Yeah, okay. You got to be right in front of it. But it used to glow red when it wasn't powered. Now, do we all get the same speeder? Did we all get the same color, is there coloration? Is there color variance? Is there coloration differences? See, I'm waiting for some of the new signs to really come in here, and I need a change of part in a way, to really kind of come back and start. I mean, I've got some of it going, yeah, this never made it on straight, so I'm going to just we're going to go straight to the wall, not to the thing. But I should take this lower, okay. And this, we all know this needs to get fixed. It's like, what happened? Like, someone was programming a little late and thought L1 and R1 were the same thing. Now, I wish, again, we could scale and snap. That would be great. And I wish, I mean, there's so much I wish, you know, there's so much we all wish, which is the problem. You know, we're all like, it could, and what if, but you do this, so why can't we do this? Actually, you know what? Try something else too. Might have to try a different couple times, but let's see here. See how this goes in. It goes in like that. So if I do, well, I could just do something like this too. So, a little something I've been noticing with Carrie 420, what's going on? How you doing today? Thank y'all for stopping in today. Oh, good luck. What was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say. I never know what I'm saying. I say things as they appear in my head, which is probably not the smartest thing in the universe to do, but it's weird how it decides where it wants to go, where it's not going to go here. Like, I could probably, yeah, but that's going to kill that. Alright, that's what I thought. Alright, fine, be that way. Uh-oh. Did I do something I shouldn't have done? Nope, okay. Thought I did something I shouldn't have done, which does happen. I should go with something different, but for now, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure I like that right there either. See, now what I was... This is where building with a friend comes in handy. That sucks. That's usually my luck. Now, if I delete that, that's going to take that. But now I can do that, add that in with it. Why I would do that, I don't know. Oh, that actually looks better. Now, what if we could do that the other way? That would look even better. Because then that would look like a hanging thing. Alright, so let's try this. Let's get rid of you. Let's copy you. Put you here for now. Get rid of you. Drop you here. Add you there. Take you. Do that, although we should probably, so that's not going to work. So let's do that. No, because then you're going to get caught in there. You're going to be too low now. This is something I probably should have done beforehand. Yeah, that's too low. So, if I were to move that up, that would be fine, but that's... The only way to do that would be to take this up and then go up one more. But then we're lost in there. Well, that's not bad over one. So if we take you and we do something like that, and like that. Now these things come in handy for a lot of stuff. Actually, we're not going to use these as brackets here because I'm going to use something else and I don't want it to look too like, hey, why is that? Although it would still make sense in some ways. I might put those back. We'll see. What do we got? That there, it might work. All right. Yeah, the sound in this particular save is atrocious. It does not it does not sound good at all in this one. I don't know if it's just too much and the game is like, I can't handle this. Delta 1, Gamma Wolf, what's going on, y'all? Welcome, everybody. Flying Brian, how you doing? Oh, yeah, Gamma, it's all funky, man. The building mechanic is foobar at the moment. I mean, we are, as per usual, hopeful that we will get, some patches and whatnot. But currently, there is some funkiness. And it is quite a bit of it, unfortunately. Yeah, that looks okay. That fills in a little bit of those gaps. We'll throw in some hangers and whatnot, but for now we're just going to kind of get the base done. So, anyone who has been watching me for something, this noise is driving me insane. Oh, whew. I'm going to have to turn the sound effects off. Unfortunately, that's going to mean I have to babble a lot in order to keep the noise level down. Let's take so it's not so dead silent, rather. But that needs to come down, like, dramatically. Oof. When it gets all crunchy like that, Smash, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, buddies. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for stopping in, checking things out today. We're just kind of chilling at the moment. We're getting somewhere. We just don't know where yet. We've added a few things. We know we had to, we're going to be changing some stuff. In here, this is just me farting around because, here's something that I noticed and I don't like at all. The base terminus is completely changed and looks like garbage. Like, it was so much more detailed before. It's like, I get it. You want to do, stuff for VR, but so this is the newer shroud, actually we need to go somewhere where we can turn it off. But the detail has dropped on it and has kind of gotten more along the lines of the freighter parts in terms of its texture. Again, I'm already in the process of thinking that one out. We're gonna turn our, we have to take a look at that too. We're gonna have to go collect a bunch of shit. Pardon my language. But we're gonna have to go collect a bunch of stuff. So, get our parts for that saved. So gray and black, you see it much more on the lack of detail that is in the actual part. Black shows it even more. Now this shows it even more. The detail that used to be in this, see how kind of like splotchy and, there's way less detail in this than there used to be. And then if we go and change the texture one more time, we'll go to wood because I was using that a lot. There used to be like lines here to designate wood. But unfortunately, something along the lines happened, and it does not look very good anymore. It looks, it just ain't the same. So there is that. Then we also have the building, which everyone knows at this point, but the rotation and swap part are currently sharing. So, you're swapping a part. So if you need to make an adjustment, like a fine tap adjustment, which, we do a lot, because you kind of go over when you're doing your rotation. But that should be fixed, I would imagine. That's a hardcore oversight. The lighting has some issues. There's some pixelation issues, especially in the freighter. Definitely, as you can see here, the lighting is suffering again. And we'll walk up on it and it'll finally like kind of, oh yeah, I'll do something now. And then it's, from a certain distance it works. Oh yeah, yeah. I got the new ship. Fits perfectly on the landing pad that nothing really fits on. I don't know why I built that landing pad that way, but I like it, and I'm keeping it. Damn it! And I'll figure out a way to make it work for me. But excuse me, as you can see here. Pardon me. Excuse me. But yeah, it fits pretty good on this one. Although I need to twist the landing pad a little off to the left from this angle. But it's a cool ass looking ship, I do have to say. Uh, simple. I wish I could change the detail color, but it's not bad. But very, very, very cool looking ship. Which we need to upgrade in our normal save. And we need to, mess around with it a little bit. It is a really cool looking ship. Alex Van Logan, what is going on? How you doing today? Yeah, very similar to the Buck Rogers ships. Yeah. Very, very BSG. Good call. Although, come to think, there's some other ships that are a little bit more BSG in the game. And if you've never seen Battlestar Galactica, the original was always great. I grew up with that one, but the other one is great all the way up until the last season. Some may even say the last 3 seasons, but it is still a pretty killer looking ship. But here's where we have some issues which are really bizarre with the lighting. So, and it's more draw distance, I'm guessing. But if you look, just slight variance and it goes out of whack. That should be lit from this distance. It used to be. And it struggles. It's struggling. Yeah, see that? And there's missing components. I gotta put some stuff up there too. So, the lighting definitely, for those of you who are wondering about what some of the things I've noticed with the build mechanic since the update. And again, it kills me every time we get an update. Something gets screwed up with the build mechanic. It is really bizarre. Yeah, see, it's just so... And especially when they fix things, they fix something, we enjoy it for like a couple of, months, and then all of a sudden the new update comes out. It screws either the same thing up again or something new and different. Yeah, things definitely are more clear but less detail. I agree. The UHD things that they did, or the HDR adjustments they did, really made the, things sharper. But yeah, it kind of cut down on some of the detail, which is too bad. I've noticed a lot of it, unfortunately. The pipes are a good example. They're not as... yeah, it's gotten a little cartoonier in a way. It's simpler. Yeah, more simplified, I guess would be the way to put it. Some of the best examples would probably be, looking at things like the stone. Stone, the divots aren't as pronounced. These here again, you know, a little less embossing, you know, cut down on some of the shadow detail. So, you know, it's a little flatter. Again, all of this was to compensate and work with the new VR, which is a bummer. You know, that had to go in that direction, you know, in order to work with. But give it some time. You never know what happens. It's always bizarre. But yeah, there's definitely less detail in the parts. But it still looks good. I just wish the lighting would be. Yeah, I'll still be on in a half. Yeah. Just before, just let me know. I will try to see if we can't get 10 people up in here. Actually, no, you would just be the one visiting and your viewers would be watching, but yes. So, you know, again, we've added some detail, we've added in some, you know, mechanical stuff. We're slowly but surely getting somewhere with this. So let's try to turn our Utopia save into a, yeah, I like it up here. I think it works better. It needs a little more detail added to the overall bit, like why is he there? We should put some sort of signage near him or around him, something. You know, just something to make this more I'm just curious. See, if you cut off the body too, you could do certain things. You know, just use the head. Yeah, but see, right now, everything feels tethered. It's weird. I mean, it's a little more accurate in its, but, you know, without the other rotation, and even then, it, you know, it rips. I don't know if I can, you know, and if I go to move this, it's no longer, so now if I want to go down, right, it's going to turn out of place. Now I got to rotate. It's, yeah, that's, that's the other thing. Right now, this is tethered. Like, I'll tether it when I want, you know. There's no need to keep it tethered like this in my rotation. So that's kind of weird. That's the other thing. Like, it's not, well, yeah, it's not tethered, but when it gets to the wall, it feels as if it's tethered. And tethered to, as tech support put it, tethered to your face. And it kind of, you know, it is. It's tethered right to the center here. So while part of this is a good idea, you know, one, we would need the other rotation for it to really work. But it does get a little bit, you know, you can get a little bit more parallel because, you know, that's one of my big complaints. You know, it's very difficult to get a part to be level. This, in a way, helps with that. But without the other rotation, you can't do it. So it's almost like this might be intentional. I hope not. The other build mechanic was just fine. Stop messing with shit. Just give us cool shit like you just gave us. But you know what I mean. So it's there's some weird subtleties at the moment that you have to kind of keep. Ooh, that's not flat at all. I need to change that big time. But that actually may work to my benefit, that it's not flat. What is that connected to? Oh, this machine, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. It works in here. I don't care. Yeah, see, that's why I'm like, that's why I got this cat up here right now. I'm trying to figure out, I mean, a 10-time wire would be sick. Sick. Because this is 5-time right here. And then 3-time. To truly work and be, you know, 3-time is cool, but 5-time is cooler. Yeah, but that's the thing is I'm not needing to hold it. The whole point for when you're rotating is like, all right, shoot, I over rotated. Let me tap. And sometimes it works, which is weird. Like here. Now I can rotate left and right for some reason. Okay. But if I back out, all right, now if I, hold on, let me see what happens here. There's a way to, yeah. All right, now if I start fresh, which is usually when you're rotating the thing. What the hell? Now it's working. All right, so back out. Interesting. Why that's doing that, I don't know. That's bizarre. Okay, so now I'm going to rotate right. Now I'm going to rotate left. Oh, hey, look at that. I got the sphere. So, there's that kind of thing. Why that? So if I copy it? No, because now all right, so we copy this, place it, move it, rotate it. No, sphere. Okay, so what if I build it, move it, rotate it? No. What if I copy it, rotate it? No. Copy it, build it, move it, rotate it? No. I don't get it. I, and I just, yeah, now it's rotating back and forth between the wire. Oh, yeah, because that's part of that menu, isn't it? I don't get it. I don't understand what the deal is. Why would it? All right, back out. Now, copy, no. Move, rotate, no. Copy, place, rotate, no. Copy, rotate, no. I don't get it. Maybe holding it? All right. Copy, no. Or are you talking beforehand? So. Oh, okay. So, all right. I'm in build menu right now. L1 is also bring up your build menu. Copy. No. Copy. Move. No. I don't get it. so some buttons need a remapping. Is making it a little bit difficult to truly build. You know what I mean? All right, so I think you know what it is. They added that other build menu option, right? Isn't there another build menu option? Controls. Yeah. So quick menu, build menu, button layout, normal, inverted, normal. What is that? The setting swaps function of the quick menu and the build menu. Oh, no, why would I want to change that? Oh, oh yeah, sweet. Okay, that brings, actually, yeah, they changed a bunch of stuff in the thing. Never mind. What am I talking about? So no wonder it's all messed up. So now we can build with X. Ah, nice. That's back. Thank you. Sprint scan layout. Yeah, okay, so let's apply that. Nice. Nice. That's so awesome. Oh, that's so much better. I wonder if that will also make adjacency UAing a little bit, make it a little different, but I wonder if that might make it easier or more difficult. That's actually a good addition there. That because I know a lot of times I would do something. I don't know why I was doing X. Maybe it's just because it was old muscle memory, you know. But I'd hear the jetpack go, or my thumb would just bump it or something. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe holding the left button turns on rotate. Maybe, but no, you couldn't because by the minute you hit it, ooh, excuse me. And then you have to, yeah, I don't know that, but you shouldn't have to do it. It doesn't make sense. Good thought, but doesn't make sense. I mean, what does in the game really? Honestly. Alright, but I want to see something now. So say I want to put, I don't know, this on top. Alright. Now, whoa! Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright. Move. Alright, copy. Blah, blah, blah. No. Copy. Move. Oh, never mind. No, that'd be a different, but yeah. So would that make it easier or harder? What the hell? Yeah, something's weird. You change the buttons and it gets weird. Alright, so copy, cache, move. You can do it that way, but it's more difficult. Alright, it's not worth it. But, so I can still do my normal way of doing that though, right? No. Other way around. Yep, okay. So it doesn't matter, but it's nice to have X's build, although that might get a little... Why are you doubled up there? Because of the other... What happened there? Oh, good enough. Oh, I think I have another... Oh, because it's sticking to that? Oh, alright. And because it was glitched in, so it's going to act a little bit differently. Yeah, and the sound. That's the other thing. The sound is still needing attention. So, I don't know. Alright, let's attempt, hopefully... We're going to go turn our Utopia save into a creative save. We're going to... mess around in there a little bit. And hope that we don't crash, because the game has been a little crashy lately. So I'm going to come out here where the audio is normal. And we're going to save. And then we're going to quit out of here. And we're going to look at our Utopia one. Now, unfortunately, you cannot join and help your friends. If you try to join them, it will... And why didn't they make these different colors? Like, why couldn't this have been blue? And this have been, you know, or this blue, and then this green, and then the other one red or something, you know? Why did it have to be the same color? Alright, let's turn this into a creative save. This thing is quick. That's base 4. Where's base number 1? That's the one we want. Well, we're back in the story mode. Right, there's base 2. Oh, 3. There's base 1. We should probably do the weekend mission before it's gone. I should do that in my normal save, though. Just get some more Quicksilver up in there. Or I should do it in one of my creatives where I have more, just to compile more. It's a bit of a trick. Got a ways to go here. Thing is flighty. Alright. Let's see what we need to do in this save. We need to go and get like all of our build parts. Which I should probably just go and yeah, let's go get everything. Get that out of the way. And I want to see if we retain these. I'm really hoping we do. And I'm hoping after the expedition it turns into a buildable. Because I like the idea of it too. It's like I don't always want to have to go to the Nexus, you know, I'm at my base. I want to do some stuff here. You know, maybe they'll start adding some new stuff. You know, they got construction, exo, multi, exocraft, ship, and another build one, which is weird. So maybe they'll get rid of this one and add this one, and we'll have these 4, or 5 rather, excuse me. Alright, let's do some work. And then we'll go do some building. But with the build mechanic being as wonky as it is at the moment, damn, this thing's fast. Hold on. Need to get something where it's a little more stable, though, maybe. Yeah, I'm a little apprehensive on building right now. Hey there, how you doing? Line up your exhaust there. So we gotta go through and unlock all our stuff. which is always a chore. There should be an unlock all. No, because somebody would probably figure out a way to circumvent the whole thing. Yeah, I think I get it by now. We need some more dialogue in the game, some better dialogue. Now we'll have to take a look too, because will this be a save specific for those things? You know, is it going to be just this save will have those construction units? Are we going to get some new underwater parts? It'd be nice if you changed it to creative, all this would just unlock for you. You know, just be like, oh, okay, creative. Let's get all that stuff out of the way for you. So like, I need a fresh creative save in order to... My other ones are all full of crap that I don't really want to delete yet. Just kind of a save that's a little more... or a little less full of stuff. A little more open. Background music, nice. Well, you really don't realize how many parts there are until you got to do this, that's for sure. You're like, oh yeah, there's like all that, isn't there? But yeah, this game is such a tug of war. Playing tug of war with my emotions. You know, some of this is because you've been, you know, if you've been playing as long as I have, you've done this a lot. We may have to say F it. But what am I going to do right now in terms of, like, I could build, but it's, I'm constantly getting frustrated because the controls aren't working properly. I've been trying to build off stream to get used to it, but, I'm so ingrained at this point with certain things, especially the swap part thing. That it's been, frustrating. And especially we get a really cool new part, got some new posters. I mean, I suppose and the posters and all of that stuff requires, some manipulation and we're going to try, once I get this unlocked, we got to see if the floral containment unit even looks the same in this save. It may not. And then the shitty thing here after this is we gotta wait for this to go shing, shing, shing. Yeah, again, if you change it to creative, this should know and unlock all of this for you. Granted, if you switch it back to normal, I could see, blah, blah, blah. But, maybe I want to switch it to normal, but I don't want to go hunting down all the frickin' stuff again because I've done it so many times. And that I like, but, I still want the challenge of the game. But in a cleaner save. The other part, the survival part of it, having to charge my units and whatnot. But I'm making a creative save, so. And the important things with the creative save really are obviously all the parts. And some jetpack stuff. Some ship stuff, getting through part of the story so that you can do the pin cache, or the cache pin, whatever. And some multi-tool things. So you still got to do a few things. There's still a little work getting a creative save prepped. And running where you're not thinking about anything except for building. Which is kind of the point of a creative save. It's more about, should be called a construction save. And who knows, this may frickin' crash my game. We should probably stop at stone and let it catch up. So we'll let it do a little catching up here. Never a bad thing. Grab the rest of the parts, check our Quicksilver stuff, make sure we got everything there. Excuse me. Wow. Dun, 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 dun. Holy mackerel, that's a lot of... And we still have more to go. Yeah, this part here, it's like, is this necessary? To reacquire? It's like, I just purchased them, I know I have them. Oh yeah, one moment. Let me get through this, please. And then we'll change screens. I gotta make sure that this doesn't... I know, you know, with this game, any little alter... I mean, heck, people couldn't do the cash pin glitch and then figured out with the help of somebody that his inventory was full. And that's what was causing him not to be able to cash pin. Wow. This is taking some time. But this is what I mean. It's like I just purchased it. I don't need to... But, you know, maybe the game needs to. But see, then I'm afraid that if I start doing anything else, something won't get registered, the game might crash, and then I gotta go back and do it all again. And actually what we're gonna do in a minute is, once this is done doing its thing, we'll go save. I'll head down towards my ship at least. We're getting closer to this stopping. I can see the carbon and floral stuff. And that was near the end of the first phase. Am I alone? Did I turn off multi? No, there's a ship. Alright, we made it through that. And we've saved. Now we'll show our friend code. Where is that? Okay. So that was up. I gotta change saves though, so Alex, give me a moment. Let me see what I have left up here. I need my primitives. Can't do anything without these. there's all our metal, stone, and then we're good. Granted, we don't have any, and that's going to drive me nuts, by the way. I'm going to have to figure out a whole new method for lining things up. I don't have legacy parts. Just me, or did there seem like there were things missing in pipe, sphere? No, they're all there, I guess. Why is a solid cube in that? Interesting, and that's not part of the cuboids. Huh. Alright, let me get in and out of my ship. And we'll head over to the city. And I can build, I guess. The terrain's going to get a little funky, but... Oh, I got to add you as well, huh? Okay, hold on. Let's do that. Let's see here. Ooh, is Ash on? See, I don't like that I can't join my PC friends, because I'd love to see what Ash is doing right now. Alright, so let me switch to the city. Please don't crash on me. Please don't crash on me. Okay. We'll noodle around the city for a bit, I guess. We'll try and do a sign or something. I'm going to do a really large billboard. I just don't know where to put it. Oh, I hate this. There's no need to be yeah, this is the other thing. Every time I come in here, I got to switch. I got to switch Exocraft. Yeah, come over here, would you? I'm going to put you in the garage. I got to turn the bite bead off. Get in here. Alright, stay right there. Thank you. Jeez. And that is not what I had, so my whole light sequence is all messed up right now. I have to redo that. And it doesn't matter saving or not. If I save it, it still, every time I load in, I have to switch Exocraft. I have to shut that off. And, you know, I'm wasting time. Alright, so we're back. I'm going to go noodle over here. I want to see something. I want to try and... Because I want to... Actually, let's noodle over in Old Town, because that's where we're going to end up doing it if we do it. Now, if you do try to join me, it will be... you know, probably take a bit to load in. Let me see if my discoveries and everything is active. Yeah, I'm active, so I should be online. But yeah, multiplayer is also considerably crazy right now, so as crazy as normal. Alright, I just want to noodle around with an idea. And I guess we're going to have to go with this. But maybe not. We'll try something else after. Because this is going to have a large phasing face. Large... Well, we could put down, because that's like that. Let's do... that for now. Well, unfortunately, there's no music or anything on this planet. Showing I'm offline. Hold on a second. Let me take a look at some stuff here. Give me one sec. One moment, my apologies. Let me make sure. I shouldn't be showing it's offline, but I will look. Well, I'm showing it's online on PlayStation, so try restarting. No, you can't. Because if you're anything like me and don't have a computer and you're not running a capture card, then actually, you know what? I should be... Yeah, we'll do that afterwards. Yeah, but then we have that. Okay, so now we're dealing with placement on where we placed. Yes. So that's our cursor hitting the wall. Okay, then if we do that. Downside. Okay, and that would have to move. So we'd have to start all on, okay, so we'd have to use some form of a base, maybe underneath. Like those two are good. How would I get everything to line up exactly the same? That would be the problem. So I'd have to keep have to have different levels. Alright, I'll try and see if I can't try sending me a chat. Yeah, see, that works well. We got to figure out. All right, we need to get to an R&D area at some point. All right, let me try and figure this out. Let's go to a more there we go. Somewhere I don't have to worry too much. There we go. That's the other thing. Look at this. There's no collision anymore. It's not breaking the terrain, which is good and bad. Clears up terrain edits, which is nice. What up, Wild Bear? But that's a little odd. Not really sure why. Alright, let's see here. You know what? Yeah, look at that. It's not, that's crazy. That's a little wacky. Again, I'm not opposed to that. But at the same time, it is helpful to level out your landing. Good question, actually. Let's try another type of part, see if it is legacy or all. Yeah, seems to be all. And it doesn't matter what side. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's good because it doesn't kill your terrain edits, you know? That takes a lot of terrain edits. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because I can't restart my game. I can restart my save, but like I can't restart my system because if I do, it will also have to make me Corvax. I know. I've had a bunch of issues as well. We all have. What about cuboids? What about cuboids, Wild Bear? Oh, hold on. I know what you mean. I got you. Still can't see anything. All right, let's see if this puppy takes out. I didn't hear a crunchy noise. Yeah, no. Ooh. Why did I do that? Oh, because I wasn't thinking, that's why. I was thinking quick. I just want to do this quick. Which, that's just as quick, so. Alright, so I think a floor panel would probably work better for this than a wall. Especially if you want something metallic. So we could, we'll switch it out later. I guess. I don't know, Wild. It seems that way. This used to take big chunky bits. Nothing. So I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. So you can't clear that. So I can't just move a floor panel. Let me see if there's any terrain kicking around somewhere. That shouldn't be. Oddly enough, no. Usually there's at least a little bit somewhere. Perfect. So to clear this, I used to move, replace. Now, no. So now if I take out my flattening tool, and we clean it up. Now, hold on. If I move this, base terrain edits are blocked off. Okay, so that still sort of exists, but so you can't just clear it with the floor panel anymore. You actually have to clear it with the terrain editor. Yeah, so no worries, Alex. I'm sorry about. I mean, you can try again. Sometimes it's just a, question of what it feels like doing. All right. So if you're not gonna be able to visit, then I will go to an R&D style place. I'm not gonna worry so much about what we're doing here. Although I kind of want to do part of it here, just so because if it works, then I need to do it here. And we're already here. So why not? We can noodle around later, make a sign or something. Alright, so what I want to do is what? There are two ways I could go about this. Well, there's a bunch of ways I could go about it. So doing it like this, if I rotate it, and now I can't rotate back because it's going to swap the damn part, that, you know, because I went too far. But if I do it like I did before, again, downside is going to be the noise that this creates. So, unfortunately, it's probably not the greatest of ideas to do what I want to do here, but we'll give it a shot anyway. All right, hopefully these won't disappear. All right, good. Now, this is where things are going to get a little funky, right? All right, how would I do this? I could do it by... Because see, as soon as I do that, we're going to hit that. So we need to have something in the way so that we can actually move it around here. All right, we're going to do one full scale. We'll do another one part way. Another one. See, and yeah, that's so bizarre. So I suppose we could stack them all on each other, right? Because that... Does that interfere with that? What does that do? So, you know, you'd have to kind of... Oh. Because what do we have? Collision bubble? So maybe you got to do it like this first. Then, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Ah, no. Because, yeah, now we're on the face. Okay, so, all right, never mind. I know what we need to do. Okay. It needs to be done like this. The noise, though. But see, as soon as I copy it, How far out does that go when I copy it? Well, halfway-ish. Yeah, okay, so what we need to do, and then if I copy this now, if I move this now, it's going to be kicking through. But, so now every one of these, if I want to go higher, I need to bring my platform up higher. Okay, so then I would... noises this thing makes, I kid you. It's a killer. I mean, it's funny as all can be, but I mean, it's not exactly accurate here, but they're all going the same way. Be cool if you could turn them on and off, you know what I mean? Alright, so I'm going to remove that. Do that instead. See, it's just, see, that's too much. There's an in-between. Can you get me an in-between? Is that in-between? Yeah. It's better than nothing. Yeah, that's the one behind it. All right. Still, Carol. Kind of cog sounding. It doesn't look too bad. But what if we take that out, put this in instead? You would have to bring that back. Yeah, see, I think it would be a question of like a manual placement almost. Because you could get, you know, less of that light. See what I mean? So now it's a little closer to, you know, what you want. It does kind of give that cog effect. I mean, yes, it would be cool if, you know, we could get an on and off for this, but if it was, but keep the gears spinning, you know. All right, can we keep the gears spinning, but shut the light off and the noise? I still like, I'm just trying to see if there's another way. Oh, I could go, ooh, that's actually not a bad way to do it. But either way, it's always about, you know, if you want to connect all these like this, you know, you got to find, you got to find the heights. You know, in order to get them to connect in certain ways. So that's unfortunately part of, you know, a little bit of an issue. I mean, there's so much manual placement we can do, it's not a big deal. See, now I can't flip it the other way. Like, I just went a little too far, and I wanted to, you know, move that. I can't. See, there's some things I'm really liking about the weird change here in the build mechanic that I know should not be permanent, but wouldn't be a bad thing necessarily if it were. But that noise is just atrocious. See, from here it sounds like gears. I know that dog sound. No, you're not getting another treat. See, like some of this works, but some of it just does not. While it is a good thought, pardon me. The noise is the biggest detractor of this. I mean, it's a neat idea. See, okay, all right, hold on. Give us the bass with maybe just a little tiny pinpoint of light that might be able to be covered, or, you know. But that way we have some moving gear looking things. That would be cool. And even though they would be running all the time, like if you had it connected to a door or something, you know, you could have the door on a button, the door opens, and then as the door opens with the gears spinning, it would look really neat. But that'd be a cool part. I hear we're getting a blob companion as well, which would be awesome. A flurb would be great. All right, well, neat idea. The problem, unfortunately, being the noise, the light. You'd have to box it in, which would be fine. But really the noise. You know, you could kind of dim the light down, and even with the light on, it would, you know, behind the wall, it's going to create more of an ambient light. But just that, you know, that little tiny one. And that's with the sound effects down. Unless this is connected to music, who knows? So, oh, I'm going to go see where that leads. I see everything I do in here leads to something. Where is that? Where are you poking in? I think right here. Wait, no. Alright, so that's there, that's lower. Alright, so that would be here, in here, up through here. There you are. Oh, actually, that's a good spot. I'm not going to argue with that. That works. That can come in here and connect to something. Now, unfortunately, this is going to wait until we see what happens with the base terminus. I did this as just kind of, I was frustrated, and that's where it ended up. Because I'm still getting a heavy white strip down the center of this, so I need to reevaluate how I'm going to do it. Or, we wait, as usual, for some patches to come through, and, we see what it does. I do not like the new look of this, of the base terminus. Oh, you are? Too smoky. Oh, that's not good. Oscar, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, everyone's his Oscar. We're we're kind of half building, half not. We're fussing around a little bit. We're bouncing around. We're kind of seeing, it's a new update. So and sometimes, problems creep up because you're not thinking of it. And then you do something and you're like, oh, there's another one. So right now, we're kind of, I'm trying to give some content here, but it's getting more and more difficult. I did make a new sign, but we're obviously flashing, so you don't get to see it. Let's see if I can't get, there it is, up top with the new sticker. It's a basic boring sign, but it works. Looks good when it's lit. I also did another sign, but I want to make a big sign. I want to make something big, but I don't know where to put it. I like this. I'm debating, and if I put another cross here, it would have to. I could. I've been thinking about connecting the top, but I like looking over the top of this and seeing this, the way it is, I like that. But part of me is thinking, adding more shit. Why not? Oh, Carol, thank you. I'm still messing with the companion, but I've got him in a couple spots more as a, okay, now do I flesh this out a little bit more? So, thankfully I had the 5-time wire, which allowed me to go really large with it and, throw the companion up. Oh, that was the other thing we were going to try. Let's try it. Why not? Now, if I can remember my tutorial on it, would be a whole other thing. But this is going to be all in large, so I'd have to do it differently anyway. So, all right. Let's try this, and let's see if it still even looks the same. Because it may not. Ah, see? That is driving me absolutely insane. Is this going to be clear? Or are we going to get our scan line? That's going to be the question right there. Scan line, good. All right, good. All right, bonus. So now we need a 3-times wire, which will make a fresh one just so we know it's accurate. There's a few things I wish we could get going here with this game. When calling a ship into landing pad. It'd be nice if you could choose your ships in the landing pad in like a screen. Like you enter the landing pad, a screen pops up, your ships are listed, you scroll through and go, this one. And it brings that ship down. So I think that would be a neat addition. Yeah, and this tethered feeling is a little weird. And see, again, now I would need to rotate that back just a hair. Okay, so now I don't remember how I did the whole block light setup, so we're going to try this a little bit differently. We're going to move that back. We're going to move it up. I think we had to half step things, but we're also now going to be nope. Oh, duh. You know what I could do? That would basically do the same thing, wouldn't it? Doesn't matter, because I can scale this. Oh, but it would have to be rotated the other way. Oh, that's right, I gotta come at it from the back side. Duh. If I'm looking at it this way. That's right. Alright. I forgot. It's the opposite of the way you're looking at it. So, if I want to look at it in the direction I'm currently facing, which we could manually place like that pretty easily, I suppose. Itchy shoulder blade. Itchy scapula. Oof. Alright. Alright, we know that that should be pretty close. And actually we could pull it underneath and line it up that way. So, goodness gracious. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Oh, I hate when you get those weird random itches in an area you cannot reach. I'm like rubbing against the back of my chair right now. Alright, let's see here. Need one of you. We'll need a poster of some sort. We'll get rid of you. We'll add you. We'll turn you black. We'll add on one of you. We'll do the same here. Alright, we can add afterwards. That's that. You are going to disappear here. You're going to come in over here. Alright, so that actually could come down. And that would be right in the middle, wouldn't it? Well, not right in the middle, but you know what I mean. No, we got to go a half step. Okay, so we're going to half step that up. That should put that in the middle. Oh, the audio in the game is so off kilter. That thing just talking away. Alright, let's try that. Alright, let's see where you end up. No. That should allow us some nice... Yeah, that'll be good right there. Okay. So, that's nice. That's actually a nice way to do it. You kind of see what you got going on. We got the sides to fill, so we could actually bring that down a little bit in terms of its size. Have it fill the screen completely. Good catch, Oscar. I was wondering if I was the only one that thought that. It's not, which is more the Gek. The Viking or the a little more gruff, right? The Gek have that. Good catch. I was like, is that Gek noises? I mean, Viking noises when I first heard this? Excuse me. All right, so that's actually a pretty decent way to make one of these. Problem is, depending on where you want your wall, which in this case would still probably work.